Well, good morning. After several months of no adventures, I'm off on an adventure, and I'm going to go to Queensland. I'm going to go to the AuStrom Christmas Drinkies, and I'm going to have an adventure bit on the way there. So, as usual, there's a bit of a long ride to get to the adventure bit. So I'll talk to you then. I arrived at my kickoff point for adventure. I was in the Demon Fault, and I was going to ride north along the floor of the fault until finally climbing the west wall to join Mount Lindsay Road. And it was getting really hot. Alrighty, time to get all adventure-y. So we just turned off the Bruxton Highway twisties between Drake and Tenterfield. We're going to go Brooke Road, hopefully Gilgurry Road, and then Harrigan's Lane, I think it is, we want to get onto. That's if we make it that far. New territory, bit of exploring. Hello, horsey. Hello. The Cataract River. Bill and I have crossed that up at the Black Swamp. I found this easy looking dirt road quite hard going. It was that loose, fine granite, gravel and dust, very corrugated, and I felt the front let go quite a few times, but managed to look ahead and give it gas when it was needed. Eventually I found a sign. It said entry by permission, gave a number to call, but of course there was no signal. So I decided to ride to a nearby farm to seek advice and or permission. Well, yep, I saw a sign saying you're supposed to ask permission. I'm not sure which road that was intended for. So I called into this farmhouse, but nobody around to ask advice whether it's okay to go up these roads. So I might just venture a little further up, see how I go. The other thing is I've gone totally out of signal. My map's not even telling me where I am anymore. Bloody hell. I tried to memorise as much as I could, but it never looks the same. Yep, Main Camp Road was one of the ones. This is Berwick Road. Gilgurry Road! Oh yes, okay. Thank you, signposts. Well, here's where we're at. I'm going to turn back. I'm absolutely exhausted from heat. That's not a good thing. I'm going to turn back, go back and do it on the highway, which I'm a bit disappointed about. But there's a sign over there that says just do not come in here without permission. I would have to go along there, along about another 10 kilometers. I'll just get out of the wind here. Another 10 kilometers of this. And then it's the hard bit, a really, really steep climb. So, sometime in the future with someone, what I'll do, there's a phone number you can call to see if you can get permission to come through. And of course there's no signal. So I'll take a picture of the phone number and I'll phone up and ask about for a future attempt. Possibly not in the summer. Oh my god, it's stinking hot. Anyway, I'm going to stop here and have some lunch. Okay, let's go. I've never been so glad to get back on a highway before and at least feel the hot air moving. I turned north at Tenterfield, skirting along the western side of the Great Dividing Range until I would cross the border into Queensland for the first time in a year. Not long after that, I arrived at the welcoming prospect of Motel air conditioning and a cool shower. Well, I've safely arrived in my motel room. Bike's parked out there. It's a really nice room actually, very clean. Doesn't smell of industrial cleaner. They had the windows open, which was nice, and now I've got the air conditioner on. I'll be jumping in that their shower very soon. Awesome. And I might just have a wee drink. Alright, a little bit later on too. That's the view out my window. I've got to have a little wander there and then head up to the pub. Well, the river's pretty low and murky. Alright, so that's Stanthorpe, the river. Time for a beer. It's always a great night with the AuStrom crew, and this was no exception. In spite of being Suzuki riders, they're great people. Anyway, thanks for the night, guys. And for you viewers, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Be safe now.